Jonathan Kuminga is finally starting to show the world the hype surrounding his name, as he absolutely dominated the Chicago Bulls last night, and he played a large role in the blowout win against the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. This was a nationally televised game, and you could definitely say that millions of people around the world just saw a glimpse of a prospect on the verge of dominating the NBA. Kuminga was able to show them exactly why he was drafted 7th overall in this year's NBA draft, as he was able to pretty much do everything in the win, and everyone from the fans to the coaching staff to even his teammates were tremendously impressed with his performance and how far he's already come just 30 games into his NBA career. On offense, he was a force that nobody could stop cutting to the basket. He was able to stretch the floor, shooting 50% from 3 on 4 attempts, was setting up his teammates very nicely as defenders collapsed on him in the paint. He was hitting his mid-range jumpers, and above all, he was showing everybody the freak athlete that he is, who is slowly proving to be the best athlete on this team, with many fantastic fast breaks that displayed his speed, and he continued to finish dunks that left everybody with their jaws dropped. On defense, Kuminga also played exceptionally well, guarding some of Chicago's best players, and he even found himself using his length and athleticism to his advantage once again, as he recorded a steal and 3 blocks on the night, where one of them he got up so high it left me absolutely speechless. Kuminga went on to shoot 83% from the field, and above all, he had a plus-minus of +22 while only playing 26 minutes this game off the bench. Also, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free and you can always change your mind. Enjoy the video. This has to be absolutely terrifying for the NBA, as Jonathan Kuminga is looking like he can do practically anything on the floor, and the sky is truly the limit for him, especially since he's on a team like the Warriors that are loaded with stars both to win now, and they have a tremendous amount of young talented prospects to one day take the lead on this team and continue the dominance the Warriors have displayed over the last decade. As this team has been missing a couple of key players over the past couple of games, this has left the opportunity for Kuminga to finally get the opportunity to get consistent minutes in the rotation, and he did everything in his power to ensure that he is creeping towards becoming a full-time player on this Warriors squad, as he got a bunch of high praises from Steve Kerr after last night's win. Kerr has been extremely pleased with the way Kuminga has been able to do all of the little things to help this team get wins, and understands that they are taking his development on this team slowly, especially since they are able to with all of the firepower they possess. Yet even Kerr mentioned that this is definitely going to help him get on the floor more consistently on this Warriors team. Over his last 3 games, Kuminga is averaging 17.7 points, 5 rebounds, over a block per game while shooting 50% from the field. But what is my favorite stat is the fact that he's a +33 in scoring differential while he's on the court with the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors have had a picture-perfect rebuild over the past couple of years, with many of their stars not being able to suit up, which has allowed them to get many high draft picks who have now turned into the future of this organization. The Warriors are so close to finally being back to 100% on the court, as Curry is back to his MVP form despite his recent shooting slump, and Klay has finally been activated to play again with what felt like almost forever. Klay is just a few weeks away, in my opinion, until he gets back to his old self, as he gets more comfortable with his body and being on an NBA court again. Yet the Warriors already have the 2nd best odds to win the championship this season according to Vegas. This team is one of the best in the league, even without their former 2nd overall pick in last year's NBA draft, and the present and the future could not be scarier for a team that just got finished with absolutely dominating the NBA just a few years back. Not only does this team have a very good chance of winning this year, especially at full strength, but the future for this organization with guys like Kuminga, Wiseman, and Poole also leaves any fan other than the Warriors starting to get a little anxious of what is about to happen. Poole is just 22 and has been on absolute fire this year. Kuminga is only 19, and throughout this video I've talked about how he can be a superstar down the road, and hopefully James Wiseman, the former 2nd overall pick, can stay healthy, as this trio can and take over this organization and be just as scary as the Warriors were back in the day when they were winning their championships. This Warriors front office have proven that they can put the right pieces in place around their stars in order to win, and I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to create some type of super team down the line once this new trio takes the reins to lead the Warriors to many potential championships. I'm honestly very intrigued on just how good this team can be this season, as I must warn all of you that this team is on their way to be at the top of the standings for many years to come that may very likely end in them being a part of plenty of opportunities in the NBA Finals to continue the historic legacy of this franchise. Let me know what you guys think of this Warriors team down below in the comments by talking both of how good they are now, but also in the future. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button as it helps the video get shared along YouTube's algorithm, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more NBA content like this that I will be posting multiple times per week. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope you all have a great night.